Eto ang huling araw ng aming stay dito sa Quezon, and we want to make it really fun, so we start our day with a smile. Good morning, I said when my eyes opened, and his blue beautiful orbs welcomed mine. I smiled and flickered his nose, bago muling pumikit at sumubsob sa kanyang dibdib. Morning, he whispered as I felt his lips touch my head. Agad akong napangiti at nanatiling nakasuksok sa kanyang dibdib. The kids woke up early. Kasama nila sila Kat. Marahan naman akong tumungo, bago nagdesisyon na bumangon na. Tama na muna ang kalandian natin, I said, chuckling and climb off the bed. Matapos maligo at magbihis, ay nilinis ko na ang kwarto. Sa likod ng 4 na kuting na kasama naming matulog, ay halos lahat ng unan at kumot ay nasa sahig na. Agad akong napangiti nang maramdaman ang mga braso ni Gabriel sa aking bewang. My cheeks flustered as I saw our reflection in the mirror. Magdamit ka nga, naiinis kong wika, dahil talagang nakabalot lang ng tuwalya ang ibabang bahagi ng katawan niya. He's hot, that it makes me flustered just by looking at him. Gabriel's body become more masculine, I once saw his body, well yun yung araw na. You know we made love. What are you thinking that it made you blush like that? He said, teasing me. Kaya't inirapan ko siya. Makasalanan talaga ang utak ko. Mabilis kong kinalas ang pagkakayakap niya sa akin, bago siya harapin, and it was a wrong move. My eyes traveled to his chest down to his something. Like what you see, he said and chuckled. Magbihis ka na nga, I said at dinampot ang mga nagkalat na damit sa sahig, at handa na sanang umalis nang hawakan ni Gabriel ang braso ko. You can't just leave, he said, still teasing me with his grin. Let's cuddle. Agad akong napatili nang sabay kaming bumagsak sa kama. He's on top of me while, nanatiling nakatingin ang mata ko sa kanyang mata. My heart is beating erratically fast, and I can feel the heat building inside my body. Umalis ka nga dyan, I said and tried to push him away, but he just smiled and slowly lowered his head to reach my lips. It was just a peck, but it woke something inside me. Inside my body. You're beautiful, Natasha, he whispered and kissed my forehead. You're worth the wait. With that word he kissed my lips again, but this time it's needy, so I obliged. I kiss him with the same ferocity. I can feel the heat starting to build inside me, but something in my mind is rejecting it. Let's do it some other time. Bulong niya nang maghiwalay ang labi naming dalawa. I sighed and nodded. Good thing he immediately pulled his body away. Bago inabot ang kamay ko at hinaltak patayo. Magbibihis na ako, baby, he said and winked bago naglakad palayo. Wow, I whispered, now the real Gabriel Mondragon is coming back. Yung mapang-asar at makulat na Gabriel, the one I miss the most. It's coming back. With that thought I smiled. Good morning, mama, sigaw ni Sapphire, at mabilis na tumakbo palapit sa akin at yamakap. Morning, princess, I said and kissed her forehead, bago naglakad at naupo sa tabi ni Kathy. Morning, Natasha, bati ni Hale nang initian ko naman. Hale seems different lately, hindi na siya gaanong nagdidikit sa akin na ipinagpasalamat ko naman. Nasaan si Nash? Baling ko kay Kathy na kumakain ng mansanas. May binili lang sa bayan. Wika nito kaya't tumungo na lang ako. Mama, where is daddy? Tanong ni Gemstone na ikinalaki ng mata ko. Tama ba ang narinig ko? O baka nabibingi lang ako? What did you say? I said and smiled. Gemstone groaned, at padabog na umupo sa sofa katabi ko. I said, where is daddy? Agad akong napalingon nang marinig ang tinig ng dalawa kong prinsesa. Daddy, Gabriel just standing there looking at his son. I smiled when I saw a lone tears in his eyes. Daddy, Gemstone whispered and slowly walked towards his father, bago kumunyapit sa mga binti nito. Buhat. Hindi ko na namalayan ang pagluha sa aking mga mata. Hindi ko alam kung ano ang nakain ni Gemstone, but still I'm happy. Trina gritted her teeth hearing the news to his brother. So they are together now. All the things she planned to stop them is a complete failure. That witch! Sigaw ni Trina at mabilis na binato sa sahig, ang bote ng alak sa sahig. She groaned in frustration and annoyance. Why did it happen? I thought you got it under control. She's throwing a dagger look on her brother. She thought everything is in perfect condition. Trina, you can still change. Stop this please. Pakiusap nito sa kapatid, na tila nahihirapan na rin sa sitwasyon. No, sigaw nito, hindi ito matatapos kuya. This will never end, not until they are all miserable. Not until they experience what I have been through. Natasha already experienced it, Trina. Sigaw rin nito. Do you think that I will never know? Do you think that I'm a fool? You are the one who command those men. Tila napipi si Trina sa narinig. Of course it was her. She wants Natasha gone, especially after learning the most hurtful truth, that about Natasha carrying Gabriel's child. You almost killed her, Trina. Galit na wika ng lalaki. Ano naman ngayon? Bored na wika ni Trina. The man in front of her gasped. This is not his sister anymore. Ibang-iba na ito sa Trina na nakilala niya. This human being is ruthless. That's my plan all along. Mariing wika mi Trina, bago dahan-daw ang tumayo, gusto ko siyang mawala. Kung hindi ko nagawa iyon dati, ngayon sisiguraduhin ko na. I want her gone. And after that, isusunod ko ang mga anak. Her words were cut off when her brother hit her face. Hindi siya makapaniwalang nakatingin sa kapatid. What did you just do? Naiiyak niyang wika. I won't let you, he whispered. Mauna muna ako, before harming them again, Trina. Panipi. What? She whispered. Don't tell me. I love her, Trina. He whispered. And this time I will protect them from you. Kung hindi mo kayang ituwid ang pagkakamali mo. Ako ang magtutuwid nun para sayo. You can't do this to me, kuya. Sigaw nito. Hindi mo ako pwedeng traidorin. Hindi mo ako pwedeng iwan. Hindi kita iniwan, Trina. I'm trying to correct you. Pero hindi ka na sumusunod sa akin. Naiiyak niyang wika. Pero hindi ka nakikinig. Ang tigas-tigas mo. He loved her more than anything else. Mahal na mahal niya ang kapatid, dahil ito na lang ang natitirang pamilya na mayroon siya, but everything has a limit. Handa ka bang malaman niya ang totoo? Mapanghamon na wika ni Trina. The man stood up and faced her with a tears in his eyes. I'm prepared, Trina, he said. Lunch had come, pero hindi pa rin nakakabalik si Nash, kaya't nag-aalala na ang asawa nito. Maski si Natasha ay hindi mapakali, dahil hindi makontak ang kaibigan. Where did he go? Hale said and tried dialing Nash's phone again. Out of coverage. Kat sighed and slowly said, dahil nanlalambot na ang kanyang mga binti sa pag-aalala. Nasaan ang mga bata? Baling ni Natasha kay Gabriel, nakararating lang sa salas at naupo sa kanyang tabi. Tulog na. They're tired. Ngumiti lang si Natasha, at hinilig ang ulo sa dibdib ng binata. She sighed. Nag-aalala na rin siya kay Nash, kilala niya ang kaibigan. Ayaw ni Nash na nag-aalala ang asawa, kaya't sa tuwing nalilate ito ng uwi ay tumatawag ito, o hindi kaya ay nag-iiwan ng message. She held Kathy's hand tight. Nash! Wika ni Hale nang makita ang pagpasok ni Nash, bitbit ang 3 supot sa kanyang kamay. Baby, hindi mapigil ang pagluha ni Kathy nang makita ang pagdating ng asawa. Hey! Nash said at mabilis na binitawan ang supot ng pomelo, at sinalubong ng yakap ang asawang umiiyak. Why are you crying? Kathy remained silent, and buried her face into his chest. I'm sorry, my phone is low but I thought something happened to you, bulong ni Kat kaya't matamis na ngumiti si Nash, at hinaplos ang buhok ng asawa. I'm sorry, didn't find any pomelo in town, so I need to travel to the other town. Kagabi pa kasi naglalaway sa pomelo ang asawa. Pero dahil nga sa gabi na, ay sarado na ang palengke, kaya't umagang-umaga ay bumiyahe siya, para maghanap ng prutas. It's okay, Kat, Nash said nang kumalma, ay sabay na pumasok sa kusina ang dalawa, bitbit ang pomelo na pinamili ni Nash. Hale immediately stood up, when his phone rang and moved away from them, kaya't silang dalawa ni Gabriel ang naiwan sa salas. Gusto mo bang magpahinga muna? Bulong ni Gabriel sa dalagang nakahilig pa rin sa dibdib niya. He's caressing her hair, hindi niya nga alam, kung saan nanggagaling ang mga ngiti sa kanyang labi. But seeing Natasha beside just makes him happy. Gemstone finally let his guard down. Bulong ni Natasha habang nakapikit. I'm the happiest father alive. Gabriel said and chuckled. That's one of my dream, you know Gemstone calling me a dad. And when I heard him this morning, it's wholesome. As I've said, Gemstone got your attitude. Natasha said, rolling her eyes. But at least he got your kindness. Gabriel said, kaya't napatingin sa kanya ang dalaga. You have a soft heart, Natasha. And I'm glad that they got that from you. Ikaw rin naman. I'm not as good as you think, I am, baby. Malungkot na wika ni Gabriel. You are the only one who can tame that side of me. Natasha smiled and caressed Gabriel's face. I love you, she said and cupped Gabriel's face. Gabriel smiled, feeling so full and contented just by hearing her saying those magic words to him, makes him happy. I love you and our kids more than anything else. I know that now, Natasha said. Shockning, inaantok ako. Natasha rested her head on Gabriel's broad chest. She suddenly felt sleepy. Sleep tight, baby, Gabriel said, caressing her hair, until she fell asleep. When she woke up it was already 5 p.m. Nagtataka pa siya dahil ang alam niya ay kasama niya si Gabriel kanina. So she decided to climb off the bed and went out. Naabutan niyang nanunood sa salas ang 4 na bata, kasama si Jane na nakasimangot. Hello mama, the triplet said, eyes glued on the TV. Hello my babies, she said and walked towards them to give them a kiss, bago naupo sa tabi ni Jane. Nakasimangot ka, bati niya kay Jane na tutok ang mata sa TV. Simula nang umuwi si Carlos sa Maynila, ay palagi nang tahimik si Jane at nag-iisa. You can talk to me, Jane, she whispered and held her hands. She was shocked to saw a lone tears fall down her eyes. I'm pregnant, mahinang bulong nito na nakapagpatanga sa kanya. Si Carlos ba? Jane immediately nodded her head. Anong sabi niya? He doesn't love me, Natasha. Ayokong magpakasal sa taong hindi naman ako mahal. She can feel how sad Jane is. Alam niya kung gaano kahirap ang pinagdadaanan nito ngayon, she's been there, but what can she do? Paano mo naman nasabing hindi kanya mahal? Basta, Jane said, still pouting, until Jane's phone rang. And excused herself to her. Tahimik naman siyang naupo hanggang sa naisipan niyang lumabas ng bahay, at maglakad. The cold wind touched her skin, so she hugged herself and continued walking, until she saw someone approaching her. Her heart beats unevenly as Gabriel walked towards her, holding a bouquet of red roses. He's wearing a khaki short and polo dot. Ang gwapo din ito sa ayos ng buhok. He's smiling from ear to ear, and when they are inch apart he stopped. Hi! Gabriel greeted her and gave her the flowers, that she gladly accepted. Anong meron? Natatawang tanong niya, at inamoy ang mga bulaklak. She felt happy, bakit ba ang babaw ng kaligayahan niya? Nalilitong lumingon siya sa kamay ni Gabriel, na nakalahad sa kanyang harapan. She's in the middle of accepting it and confusion. Take my hand if you trust me, baby, Gabriel whispered. Agad siyang napatingin sa binata at sa kamay nitong nakalahad. And slowly her hands touched his, giving her full trust to him. Pinagsiklap ni Gabriel ang kanilang mga kamay, bago siya nito hatakin para sa isang yakap. Anong pakulo te Gabriel Mondragon? Natasha said, chuckling and hugged him back. Want to spend the rest of the night with me? He whispered. I want to, but we can't. Hahanapin tayo ng mga bata, she said. I can arrange that, Gabriel whispered and kissed her head. I already talked to them, Nash and Kat said that they will take good care of them. Napairap na lang talaga ako sa hangin, bago kumalas sa yakap ng binata. At saan mo naman ako balak dalhin? She said. Heaven. Agad siyang pinamulahan ng mukha sa narinig. Ibang heaven kasi ang naiisip niya. Basta, surprise. Hindi na siya nakakibo nang hatakin siya ni Gabriel paalis sa lugar na iyon. Agad na napakunot ang noo niya, nang makita ang tinatahak nilang daan ay sa parking. Aalis tayo ng resort, she said. Yes. Hop in, baby. Wala siyang nagawa kundi ang sumakay sa kotse at tingnan ang mga madadaanan nila. Hanggang sa makarating sila sa hindi matao, pero medyo maliwanag na lugar. Her mouth hung opened as she saw the place. Nasa mataas silang bahagi ng Quezon, kung saan kitang-kita ang magandang lugar ng syudad na siyang nagbigay ilaw sa kinaroroonan nila. Anota, she said trying not to cry in happiness. Surprise. Masayang wika ng binata, at mahigpit siyang niyakap. Spend the rest of your night here with me baby. Hindi niya alam kung matatawa o maiiyak, sa ginawang pagsorpresa sa kanya ng binata. Ang alam lang niya ay halo-halo ang emosyon, na pumapasok sa kanyang isipan. Mas lalo pa siyang napatanga ng buksan ni Gabriel ang likod ng van, at nakita ang kutson, mga unan may ilaw na Christmas light, at isang basket sa gilid. Kailan mo pa ginawa ito? Tanong niya, habang nakatingin sa binatang may kislap ng kasiyahan ng mata. Kanina lang, he whispered and guided her inside the van. Magkatabi silang nakaupo sa may kutsan, habang nakatingin sa napakagandang view sa labas, Gabriel hugged her and watched the night with her. I want to give you the world Natasha. But I'm just me, he whispered, and kissed her shoulder. You and our kids are more than enough. Natasha whispered. Hindi naman niya kailangan pa ang ibang bagay. All she wants is happiness and a complete family for her kids. I'm sorry if I'm not by your side all those years. Hinarap ni Natasha ang binatang may butil ng luha sa kanyang mga mata. She moved her hand to wipe his cheeks, and slowly moved her face to kiss him. You don't have to say sorry. Natasha said, still looking at him. It's all in the past, and leave it behind. Pwede ka pa namang bumawi, mahaba pa ang panahon. Thank you baby, Gabriel said and cupped her face for a kiss. Please be mine Natasha Ramirez. May tamtamang nakatingin lang si Gabriel sa dalagang kay tagal niyang inasam. All the things he made for her is worth it. Ganoon nga siguro, kapag nagmamahal ka, handa mong isakripisyo at isugal ang lahat, para sa ikaliligaya ng taong mahal mo. I'm yours. Natasha whispered, hindi na siya nakatanggi at wala talaga siyang balak na tumanggi sa mga halik ng binata. She kissed him back with the same ferocity, kissing and sucking his lips. She can feel something building inside her, and she wants more. Gusto ko, Natasha whispered in between their shared kiss. Kaya tila nanigas si Gabriel. At inilayo ang mukha sa dalaga. Natasha, we can't. Paano kung umatake yang, but she cut him off with a kiss, and pulled his neck to deepened it. I want you. I will see you, only you. Please help me erase those marks on me Gabriel. She said in a pleading tone. I will baby, he said with finality. And kissed her with hunger, love and desire. He will claim her tonight, he will erase those bad memories Natasha have in the past with a good one. I love you.